Hey everyone, Beyond the Plate is back for Season 5. Hey everyone, it's Cappy, and you're listening to Beyond the Plate. This is a podcast where we sit down with the world's culinary elite to explore their journey into the food industry and the social impact they have made in their community. Every episode, we're going to share inspiring stories of what it means to be in today's culinary and hospitality industry. You may have noticed we took a little break. All right, it was a long break. But as you know, the reason we started Beyond the Plate was to shine a light on chefs and the good they do for their community. And quite obviously, this season brings a whole new meaning to that. With the state of the world taking its toll on the restaurant and food service and hospitality and tons of industries, we wanted to keep rolling with that. So quite frankly, we wanted to have an upbeat and fun and positive conversation with these incredible chefs and personalities. It's really no surprise that they're continuing to do good in their community, even at a time when their businesses are being hit the hardest. These people are incredible humans. They're incredibly generous. They're giving. And this is just the nature of what they do. So big props to the whole industry for busting their butt day in and day out over these past many months to do what they need to do to stay afloat. Our thoughts are with you all. So what can we do to help aside from ordering takeout from our favorite spots, our favorite local spots in whatever neighborhood you happen to be in? We've been jamming on our other podcasts we have. We have a podcast called Cook Tracks, which many of you know. We've been working on that, well, since about March or April, pretty hardcore since quarantine started. I was honored to moderate over 40 virtual cook-alongs for the New York City and South Beach Wine and Food Festival with everyone from Rachel Ray to Jean-Georges. We had Martha Stewart, Jet Tila, JJ Johnson, Marcus Samuelson, Alice Waters. The list goes on and on. I did these with both of the incredible teams at the festivals. You can check out most of those cook-alongs at cooktracks.com. It's also on most major podcast platforms. And so big props to the people at the festival who raised around $2 million for their COVID relief efforts. Huge round of applause. So we actually started recording for this season way back in February when we were at the South Beach Wine and Food Festival. So you'll hear a few of those interviews throughout this season. We also have new ones with some other amazing people in the industry. We have living legends, literally. We have Food Network stars, world-class chefs, newly recognized award-winning chefs, as always, incredibly talented people that all give back in their own unique way. If you're new to Beyond the Plate, welcome. If you've listened to any episodes before, welcome back. Super quick recap for you. We've done 4 seasons. We've done over 100 episodes with people listening in from over 50 countries. And that's it. That's your quick recap. So if you want to learn more, feel free to go back anytime to listen to season 1 to 4 with these incredible chefs and listen to these incredibly inspiring stories. Big thank you to our partners. We couldn't do this without the support of them. Martin's Famous Potato Rolls is back, our favorite. Unanimous decision. We have Keurig this season. They have a new Love Blend, which gives back to small local roasters. Also incredible. Deep Eddy Vodka, who's also been doing some incredible work during quarantine to support bartenders. And one of our personal favorites, Imperfect Foods, you'll hear about a few times throughout the season. And also a big thank you to Wickles Pickles, new this season. You'll hear our love for them too. We do have some awesome merch for you all, which you can find a link to in your podcast player or at the beyondtheplatemerch.com site. We have those super soft tees and hoodies and some different styles of hats and beanies as well. A couple more things. You can expect a similar format. We'll be posting a brand new episode every Wednesday. And new this season, we'll be doing a fun series with our friends at Deep Eddy Vodka called Beyond the Drink, which we'll post every Friday just in time for happy hour. We'll be talking with a series of incredibly talented mixologists from all over the country as they walk us through a cocktail and their inspiration behind that cocktail. Big thank you, as always, to Ian Cohen, Joel Yetton, Sean Petrosian, and Sarah McClellan this season. Welcome aboard. Our music has been composed by Goldford. You can find him at iGoldford. As always, a special shout out to my wife, Katie, for proofreading everything that I get to her at the last minute. You can find me and keep up to date with the podcast across all social media platforms at On Cappy's Plate, or you can go to beyondtheplatepodcast.com. We are on all the socials now, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Check us out at BT Plate Podcast. And if you would please rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast on your listening site of choice, we'd appreciate that. Thank you for listening to Beyond the Plate. I'm Cappy, and remember, there are never too many cooks in the kitchen.